My friends, welcome to Left-Handed Throws, the king of left-handed people, me. What's going on, my friends? It's a good day. It's a good day. We thought we'd bring you something very interesting. I'll move this camera angle a little way. That looks good. And yeah, we're gonna bring you something interesting. So don't mind me. Interesting stuff. A-Show, my friends. I did a review on the Hypocrisy Plus, so we're just going to go over all the A-Show yo-yos I own because I think they're a really underrated brand. What drew me to them, if I'm being honest, I kept thinking, all yo-yos are made in China, except like one drop. I don't know, they just don't do it for me. So all yo-yos are made in China. Duncan, Yo-Yo Factory, even like Yo-Yo Recreation, Turning Point. And I don't have any turning points, but I got some Yo-Yo Rec yo-yos. So, in saying that, it's weird to me that, like, a Japanese company, I guess you could say they have how could they have higher tolerances if it's made in China, though? Like, China's producing said product. So, I feel like if it's not coming from a certain country, or if they're all coming from the same country, then why not try one from a Chinese company? And so I did. And so I don't know. I always saw A-Show as a sponsor too. So hey, we tried them out. But this is the first yo-yo I bought from them. So it's a Gravitation 7. The A-Show Gravitation 7, man. Very cool. Very sharp. Angular. See it? Put it against my forehead. There you go. You can see this thing's cut nice. It's 57 diameter. 47 width, 66 grams. Fairly standard, very aggressively shaped, very cool. Cost me 14 bucks on AliExpress. Got it. I couldn't believe it. They have welcome deals, so if you don't have a thing on AliExpress, get you one. And you probably get a yo-yo for like 15 bucks. They probably have A-Show Gravitation 7s or A-Show Gravitation 8s. I think A-Show sells a fair amount of yo-yos on AliExpress. So if you're looking for some outside of Yo-Yo Sand, sometimes you can get other colors on AliExpress. So it all started with this. This is great. And it's just an ultra great mono metal. I was carrying this thing a lot. And I still play it. It's a good yo-yo. It's so good all around. I also like that for whatever reason, a lot of yo-yos have what they would call like a nipple, like the small spike thing, or a dimple, or a raised dome here. But most of their yo-yos all are flat right there, and I kind of like that. We'll go into this in a second, but I just like that, or at least most of their mono metals are all like flat right here in the cup area. That's cool to me, and they all feel very well weighted. No A-Show yo-yo I have, even the Hypocrisy Plus, which is a bimetal, it doesn't feel overly rim weighted or like it feels like they get the weight distribution perfect on all their yo-yos to me. Just really good playing yo-yos, and I feel like these could easily be, this could be a $40, $50 yo-yo. So this is the A-Show Gravitation 8. Again, so nice I bought it twice. Right, I bought this off Yo-Yo Sam, then I seen this on AliExpress. You might still be able to get one. Look at this shiny red. It's blazing like a fire truck or something. It's cool. So this yo-yo is very cool. It's very modern, up to modern standards. How do I say? It's a little bigger than the A-Show Gravitation 7, so it's 58 instead of 57 diameter. It's listed at 48, but I swear it's 49. I've checked with quite a few other yo-yos I have. It seems like it's 49. So I think they measured on the conservative side, which is cool. But the really cool thing about this yo-yo is like 68.5 grams or something. And I weighed it, and it came up like 69, I think. My scale ain't the greatest, but still, it spins so powerfully, man, because of those extra 2 grams in it. You really can't believe what heavy yo-yos are capable of. They're so underrated. I really don't buy or play with too many yo-yos under 66 grams. The yo-yo has to be like special and like have that weight just right, you know? There's a couple yo-yos I got that are great that are light. But in general, I like heavy yo-yos. I think they also bind better. I feel like the weight just, I don't know, it has like more momentum, torque to like pull and keep the string taut. Because I feel like I always get better binds like with this monster yo-yo. It feels chunky, big, but look how visible this is. I mean, you can see this thing a mile away, no matter where it goes. So that's cool. I love red yo-yos. Get you a red yo-yo, man. They spin faster. Prove me wrong. You can't. So anyway, yeah, that's the Gravitation 8. This one, I don't know if you can still get this dark color. It looks like black. Maybe up close you see it. It's like this crazy violet purple. It's cloudy out today, but in the sun, it's cool. It's like the only time you can really see it. It's like this deep, deep violet. And in, under, darker conditions, it almost looks like a purple brown or black, but it's cool. So that's the A Show Gravitation 7 and 8. Both retailing for $25. And as far as I'm concerned, again, these look way better than like Magic Yo-Yo-Yo-Yos to me, man. So you do you, I'll do me. I don't like splashes too, so you know, um, yeah, like this is almost like reminds me of the Wilderness 7075, but like less than half the price. And also I like that it's a little narrower and like 48, 49 instead of 52. I don't know. 52 seems a little wide to me, but to you, if you're doing neck stalls and Eli hops, I'm not doing that. I gotta preserve this thing, man. You know, you're a child, you're young, go do that stuff. You're 14, do neck stalls, bro. I am not mad. I like seeing all the stuff. The meta tricks, I want to take a moment and say, as much as I like all meta and all yo-yoing, it becomes so fast sometimes that I think some players are so great, they should slow down so that people can appreciate the tricks a little. Like yo-yo slow, that should be a slogan, Not too slow, but just the meta stuff looks so crazy, it's so bouncy. I don't know, that's not my style. I don't even know. Do I have style? Of course I have style. But anyway, it's just a thought. It's just a thought. We'll keep going, right? So, did the Gravitation 7s. I have two Hypocrisy Pluses, which I just did a review on. But since I did that, I thought this would be good. And there's also, if you don't have too much money, you can get these yo-yos. These bimetals, the Hypocrisy Plus is $50. They have bimetals called the Mercy 7 and the Mercy 8. They're $50. They have the Reborn, which is 7068 with stainless steel and 6061 ring in it, apparently. And that's only $70. Like that from another company would be like $150, or at least over $100 or close to $100. So yeah, they're very reasonable. And the last yo-yo I go over, right? It's the last one, which I got, which this yo-yo to me is just too cool, man. Like, this sealed the deal to me. The A Show like does no wrong. That's how I feel. A Show does no wrong. Like they don't miss. I don't know how, but they don't miss. I said it. I said it. The A Show Amusing 3, my friends. This thing, check it out, right? It looks very basic, Um, and it's small. It's only 53 diameter. So again, compared to this Gravitation 7, like it's that much shorter than it. Which is a fair bit in your hand, 53 versus 58. But it's like just under 49 wide. So it's crazy because it's like as wide as this. See that? But again, it's so much smaller in hand this way. So it's very cool, man. This is like a very chill, amusing, relaxing yo-yo. It's also what's called, like blasted or like matte finish. So it's like ultra smooth, man. The finish is very nice on it. I'm not into mattes and stuff, but the finish is very nice on this. So I just had to get it because, again, after owning like what, 3 different types and buying a couple duplicates, I was just like, I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it. A Show, if you want to send me an Air 2, I will certainly tell you my thoughts. I need it in shiny red though, because we all know it spins faster. So, yeah, these are my thoughts on A Show. They're so great. And oh, point being, this has a flat cup also. So it's like all their mono metals have flat cups. I kind of like that. And they all just feel so well weighted. Oh, this actual specs of this are 53. I believe it's 48.8 or 48.9. It's like the same exact width as a crescendo, a Duncan crescendo. And the weight is actually, I believe, like 64.8 grams. It's like right at 65 grams, which again, I normally don't so much love light yo-yos, but they weighted this yo-yo so well that like, I don't know, it just spins so nice. And it feels like more like a chill yo-yo. But I mean, I'm chilling most of the time. So like, yo-yos like this, like this is a yo-yo that's lighter. That's totally meant for me, man. It's totally meant for me. This and the Crown WS and the Duncan Roadrunner, but that's like the ultra fun yo-yo. It's different, but I would say the Amusing 3 and the Crown WS are just great light yo-yos that I don't know have such a good vibe, man. I'm gonna do a yo-yo like a couple videos on like I don't know, we'll say like floaty yo-yos, lighter yo-yos, heavier yo-yos, or like yo-yos with great vibes. Because there's definitely like the funnest yo-yos. And that'll be like this, a Duncan Roadrunner. Um, Shout out to the Duncan Roadrunner. I don't think I did a video on that, but that was my first real unresponsive, and it just like I got a purple one. I wouldn't sell it for. I'll sell it for like 250, but you don't want to buy it for 250. And then I would buy something gnarly. But it means that much to me because it's just it was my first real unresponsive, and it's so fun. It's like it's about 65 grams. It's roughly this diameter, 53, and it's a little thinner, and it has grooves here. It's tactile sensation. It's visceral. It's lighting up all the areas of my brain. So yeah, the Duncan Roadrunner, man. But the A Show I'm using 3. This is just so cool, man. I feel like I don't know how they be nailing it. Like whatever they say the yo-yo is at this point, I would believe A Show. That's what I'm saying. I've had no duds. You know, I really haven't had any duds from companies, but just yo-yos that like I thought it would be the greatest, and I don't throw too much or it's whatever. But I feel like I'm usually, like overly like, wow, man, this thing is like really good. And again, this is $40. So if you're wondering, this is a $40. So it's a little more than the $25, but cheaper than, I guess you would consider this their higher end mono metal. It's not higher end, but it's not the economic performance. These are, I want to say the Gravitation is their economic performance series, for lack of a better term. That seems to be how they tote them as, and I think that's very cool. But yeah, this is a great yo-yo, man. So if you're even thinking about buying A Show, buy A Show. I feel like the only companies pricing wise would be Magic Yo-Yo. Although I must say their V13, the new one, looks crazy. I give them that. I think they really nailed it. I wouldn't mind because I'm getting a little more into finger spins, but I have the Speedaholic XX. So do you, but man, you're missing out if you got cake and you don't like try an A Show. Like I want to tell people buy an Air 2, but I want to buy one before they sell out and they're kind of older. So don't buy the shiny red ones. Buy the other colors. That's my advice, my friends. On that note, just know God loves you. Have a good day, man. Have a good day. Peace.